Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Maury from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Brian put up a bottle of Double Barrel Big Bad Baptist up for review. This is a new release by Epic Brewing Company out of Salt Lake City, Utah. We drink the regular Big Bad Baptist all the time. They release it several times a year. Great beer. I think it kills KBS, especially when it's fresh. But this time around, they aged it 100% in whiskey barrels with cocoa nibs, and instead of regular coffee, they used whiskey barrel-aged coffee beans this time. So that's where the double barrel comes into effect. It's barrel-aged coffee beans plus the beer is barrel-aged like it normally is. It weighs in at 12.3% alcohol. So I'm going to get into it, let you know what I think about it. Wow. There's no shortage of bourbon. Coffee. A little bit of those cocoa nibs coming through. A bit of a booziness. Yeah, and I got even more chocolate the second go. Smells great. Smells similar to normal Big Bad Baptist, but a little bit more on the barrel from those coffee beans. Maybe a little less coffee forward than really fresh regular Big Bad Baptist, but I think it's because of that, extra dose of the barrel-aged coffee beans. Like, it's making it seem more barrel heavy even than normal. Cheers. Wow, that is smooth. I heard a lot of people saying that this thing was like needed time to mellow and was like a bit boozy. Yeah, it's a big beer, but I thought it was drinking real smooth on that first sip. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it follows the aroma for me. It's similar to regular Big Bad Baptist, but at the same time, this whiskey barrel-aged coffee beans, you don't struggle to get coffee at all, but you can tell that it's different from the original version. Those barrel-aged coffee beans make a difference, and I would say that this is more bourbon forward without the coffee of the regular Big Bad Baptist. It's there, but just not in the same multitude. And it's chocolatey too, really chocolatey. A little bit of that boozy bourbon backing things up. Head's hanging around nicely, lacing up the glass. Guys, I'm going to give this a 4.5. I think it's downright delicious, quite honestly. The coffee beans have really been the difference on this one, the barrel-aged coffee beans. I think it's drinking great right now. I don't like to sit on coffee beers for too long either. I'm sure this will last and taste good for a few months and, even beyond that. But I personally like to drink coffee beers fresh. That's just me. I think it's ready to drink right now. I like it a whole lot. I love the mouthfeel. There's a sweetness there, but yet there's, a dry, almost like bitterness from the coffee beans in the oak barrel to help really balance things out. Great carbonation, almost perfect. It's not overly chewy, but it is really creamy. And I think it's delicious. So yeah, it's getting a 4.5 from me. Till next time. Cheers.